Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and talk about love and hip hop, what family reunion. Listen, I'm tired of talking about Peter, Tyra, and Amina. I really don't have that much to say. I talked about them in two previous videos. At the end of the day, if you have a problem with the color pink for boys, if you have a problem with a ladybug costume, I think that you might need to be in therapy. Wearing pink will not make someone heterosexual or homosexual. Wearing blue will not make someone heterosexual or homosexual. Like, the simple fact that y'all think that colors define sexuality is weird. Like, we're in 2022. We're in 2022, and y'all are still running around here in 2022 thinking that pink is for girls and blue is for boys. When we see plenty of grown people, we see plenty of grown women walking around here in blue. We see plenty of grown men walking around here in pink. We see plenty of heterosexual men wearing pink. We see plenty of heterosexual women wearing blue. We see plenty of homosexuals wearing blue. We see plenty of homosexuals wearing, like, it's just weird. It's weird that we really have took on what they have taught us as children and really thinks that and we really think that it's the gospel. Like, that's the sad part of it all for me. Like, you can't even wear pink because people say that's for a girl. And if you dress up as a ladybug, it's, oh my God, you're a girl. Like, they're not male ladybugs. Like, that's the ignorance of it all, right? I don't think Peter is homophobic. I've said I don't think that Peter, out of everybody in that group, who I would feel the most comfortable around, it would not be Boobie and Marcus. Y'all see they didn't even come to the drag queen show that night. Hello? But the ones who I would feel most comfortable around would be Peter, it would be Stevie J, Safari, Cisco, and Rich. The oldest ones in the group, more than likely. Okay? Okay? So I don't think that Peter is homophobic. I think there's some ignorance in there, right? That same ignorance lies in Tyra. I mean, it was 100% correct for calling that out. I'm not talking about your son, I'm talking about your parenting. And again, I think that sometimes when people have their back against the wall, especially when you call out their parenting, the first thing they say is, stop talking about my child. No one's talking about your child. I'm talking about the parenting that you're doing towards your child. How about that? And if we're family, like, again, Peter stated again in this episode, if we're family, then you shouldn't have a problem with me calling out what I see is incorrect. Because we're sitting here and we're having this conversation about conversion therapy in kids who may be gay. And when it comes, and you sitting here waving a towel in the air, acting like you support Jonathan. But when we say, well, girl, you wouldn't even let your son wear a pink ladybug costume because more than likely, girl, you probably thought he was one of the kids. Not everybody want to hoop and holler. What's the difference between you supporting your children when they're children and they want to wear a pink costume versus when they're grown? Support is support. That's the conversation y'all don't want to have. Y'all just be saying stuff. Well, when he get grown, I will support my. Well, what's the difference between you supporting him when he grown versus supporting him when he's a child? Because the truth of the matter is, what y'all don't like to do is listen. When you talk to LGBTQ folk, we all have a story about something that happened in our childhood, right? My mama wouldn't let me do this. My daddy wouldn't let me do that. And it starts from there. But y'all so hard up here that you can't get past what we've been taught, which a lot of stuff that we've been taught is incorrect. Again, we cannot be walking around here in 2022 thinking that pink is for girls and blue is for boys, when we know that's not true. It's dumb to walk around here thinking that a ladybug cannot be a man. Y'all don't think that's dumb? Y'all don't think it's dumb to think that a ladybug that is grown that a ladybug can't be a man, can't be male? They have male ladybugs. Anyways, all right. Bobby is singing a song which is a hot mess. I think Bobby is a great rapper. I think that's what he should stick to. I'm not mad at anybody trying to step out of their comfort zone or do something different, but Bobby, that song was horrible. Stick to rapping. As a rapper, I think Bobby could really mess the girls up. Zell, I mean, girl, it is what it is with Zell. You know, I'll just say this. Zell, it's really respect coming from your end, because from what I can remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Bobby and Jonathan haven't said anything about your mannerisms. You've said something about theirs, okay? You've said something about them being too gay because you want to impress or make sure that the heterosexual men on the bus are comfortable. So I think the respect thing it should only come from one end, because no one is talking about your mannerisms or how you behave. Even though, girl, you really ain't too far behind Jonathan and Bobby, but that kills me when people try to act like, oh, girl, we should just accept each other. Girl, no, you need to learn to accept that there are effeminate men out there. That's what you need to learn to accept. We accept that there are masculine gay men out there. You need to accept that there are effeminate gay men out there. Okay? And stop trying to tell them not to be themselves because old Jules Santana is around. Anyways, again, it's one thing if you want to tell your sisters to bring it down a notch because, you know, these fools around here are ignorant and they don't care about you, right? It's one thing when you're looking out for your sister's safety. It's one thing when I'm telling the girl, hey girl, when we go in here, don't be doing all that. Because these fools is ignorant. So when we get in here, sit your ass down. Order you a cocktail and sit down. It's one thing, again, when you're looking out for safety. It's another thing when you just want to you low-key just trying to make the other ones feel comfortable or want to impress them with your masculinity or the presentation of your straight acting skills. Girl, bye. Anyways, we like Zell. I just think Zell needs to work on his internalized homophobia. That's it, baby. We in 2022. You all on camera sucking dick. They say you fucking trans and fucking niggas and sucking dick and all types of shit on your OnlyFans page. And if you doing all that, then baby, you the last thing that got to, girl, you worried about Jules Santana when he got to say about Bobby, girl, swinging around a pole. Well, girl, you all on OnlyFans sucking dick, girl. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Anyways, I don't know. I ain't subscribed to Zell OnlyFans page, and I never will. Shout out to Zell. Shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Jonathan. Girl, we all sisters. Girl, even though Bobby. Girl. Hey, Bobby. I said, look at Bobby, look, cakes running around that building. Anyways, why does Rich think he's security? Like, Rich don't have nothing else going on. Like, now I get it. Cisco does give you like, girl, he's about to blow up at any second. But girl, I don't need you to I don't know. I just feel like every time Safari and I don't know. I just feel like he thinks that he's Cisco's. I don't know. Cisco walks up to Safari, basically telling him that, you know, he wants to have a conversation with him the next day. Whatever. I'm so happy I don't have a son with Peter because it would be a nightmare. It would be. Because Amina clearly is a type of parent where she's not going to hold her child back from expressing, you know, himself if she did have a son. And Peter would be that parent that will hold his son back clearly from expressing himself. So that would be a nightmare on Elm Street, okay? Shout out to Amina. God was listening to that song the other day. Girl, I forgot that was when I tell you that was my song. Bad Girl. I forgot that they was in that group called was it Black Butterfly. Hey, if you did me, move with me, and don't stop, and I didn't try, and I didn't try. It's really like this was this tonight, and I'm girl, that was my song. I forgot all about that song, girl. Go listen. It's Black. Amina and her sister, and I think another girl. They were in a group called Black Butterfly. When I tell you that was my song. Anyway, child. Who is Dr. Black? I'm sorry to break it down to y'all. But Marcus has no business trying to be the voice or... like, I was listening to Erica's video, and she made a point. And the truth of the matter is, if Marcus was really trying to be this person who, I guess, holds these men accountable, the very first moment when it came out that Safari had sent the girl some flowers, or it made that headline that made the blog, his first thing was to be, how do you know it's real? Not, well, Safari, you can understand. You should understand why Erica feels this way. Because based off of your history, that's holding him accountable from the get-go. Not, well, just because the blog said don't mean it's true. I can still see you on some fuck shit. Girl. I don't know who Brooke and Marcus think that they are as far as like, girl, Dr. Black. This nigga done cheated on you before you got married, cheated on you when you were married, and now all of a sudden, girl, he's the go-to guru on relationships. Booby and Sin were at the beach talking. You heard when Sin said she want a partner. Y'all caught that? I caught that. Sin said she want a partner. Booby on the beach with socks. Cisco and Safari. Girl. Cisco and Safari meet up. They start fighting. Girl, why did it look like? It looked like Cisco swung at Safari like this, bitch. Girl, it looked like Safari swung. It looked like Cisco swung at Safari like one of them old school, like, girl, I'm gonna reach over and just like, pop. I live. They get to going back and forth, girl. Here come Pearl. Here come Pearl. Pearl, ain't that Pearl from 227? Shakama Joe, standing over the balcony. I can't believe this shit. Girl, Pearl, go back into the room. Girl. Anyways, ain't her name Pearl? Stevie J goes to Cisco to talk to Cisco after the fight. He basically tells Cisco that Safari has misdirected anger. Peter Gunn tells Safari, I think that Cisco wants to be your friend. Girl, whatever. I want to take it back that you can't tell me nothing about my son, we family. Girl, that's what Peter told Amina, whatever. The creep squad, they all meet up. They talk about the situation. They make up. They hug. Stevie J is drunk. He walking around in circles. I'm like, yeah. The Stevie J fine as hell. Stevie J is fine. Anyways, Safari, Cisco makeup, whatever. Paris with her stealing ass. She arrived. Is Paris at the closet yet? Is she? I know she liked to steal. Because what she's stealing, that's not allegedly. She admitted. She tried to sweep it under the rug as though because it wasn't a lot that it shouldn't matter. She was taking K. Michelle debit card and girl, what she like using doing Uber rides or something, girl, without K. Michelle permission, and then got mad about it because K. Michelle called her out and tried to act like it wasn't that big of a deal. I want to know if Paris is out the closet yet. Paris, baby, it's so. I see why Paris and Zell are best friends. They both working on their internalized homophobia because Paris is a lesbian. Cambella. Cambella is a gorgeous girl. Gorgeous. I thought for a second she was out there butt naked. Cause I was like, girl, that thong. Cambella ass is just ridiculous. Girl, that's just. Y'all don't think that's too much ass? Y'all don't think that's too much ass? I think Cambella in real life is a sweet girl. I really do. I do believe Cambella. Like, this is the thing. A lot of these people, even though we all have ignorant ways, we all do. But a lot of these people I think might be real, like, cool in real life. The only two that I'm really skeptical about, it really is Booby and Marcus. Like, the other ones I feel like will be all right. Brooke, anyways, Cambella got too much ass. Erica, I'm sick of Erica and Safari. They start rapping, they're having a good time. Of course, Erica got to get on the mic and bring the whole mood down. You about to lose your family. Girl, you don't give a fuck about the... Oof. You keep throwing that in Safari's face like he cares. Safari don't give a damn about having no family with you. He might care about his kids, but girl, other than that, girl, he don't care about having no family with you. Girl, this nigga been cheating, sending flowers to bitches over shots. You sent flowers to a bitch over a $10 shot. Okay? Safari don't give a damn about you, Erica. You throwing that in his face like he give a damn. Okay? Anyways, girl, I'm about to go ahead and make me some chicken. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.